So, good evening to you all. So, we all gather here for the guest lecture under the Professor of Practice, going to be delivered by Dr. S. Jayakumar sir. He is a Deputy General Manager of TNPL, Karur District. And so to start with, I invite Dr. M. Bhaskar, Professor and Head, Department of Soil Science and Agricultural Chemistry, to welcome the gathering.
Good afternoon to you all. Respected Dean, PG Studies, respected Dean, ADAC&RI, respected Chief Guest, Guest Speaker, and Professor of Practice, Dr. K. Jayakumar sir, and the organizer of this program, Dr. Sherin Madam, and dear friends, I welcome you all for this program. Actually, this type of program is being organized by our university mainly to expertise our students through the experts from in the different field. So, Dr. K. Jayakumar is a specialization in agroforestry. Not only in agroforestry, he also looking after the all the inputs. Agroforestry is one of the main input for the industry, paper board industry. So he is also specialization in this one. So he is apt person for this program. So I welcome you, sir, for this program. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir. Next, I invite our beloved Dean to offer introductory remarks about this program.
So good afternoon. So for undergraduate, usually arrange the guest lectures. So you are fortunate to have the Professor of Practice. So I've been a Professor of Practice now. So they are not academically, they're coming as a professor or associate professor like that. So they are skilled, they know the skill. So that's a professor in practice. Now we are insisting for more skill only, not the theoretical knowledge alone. So along with the theoretical, to have the skill, we are inviting the persons like him. So he's Jayakumar, Dr. K.Jayakumar. He's an agriculture graduate from Annamalai University. He did the BS Agri, MS Agri, and PhD Agronomy at Annamalai University. He joined as a cane officer at the Salem Cooperative Sugar Mills Limited, Mohanur, Namakkal. During the year, he worked from the period from 1989 to 2007. Then he moved to as a senior manager, cane operation at EAD Parry Limited, Pudukkottai, from the year 2007 to 10. Then he joined as a deputy general manager for sugarcane at Thiruaruran Sugars Limited, Chittoor, from the year 2010 to 13. And he joined as a manager forestry during the year 2013 at Tamil Nadu Newsprint and Papers Limited. It is called as TNPL, Karur. And now he is elevated as a deputy general manager forestry. So he's TNPL. It's one of the major scheme sponsoring for our college, ADAC&RI Trichy, more than 1 crore. So starting from the year 2013, we are getting the fund from them. And for Center for Excellence, so many of the equipments they given, they contributed. So our funding main source is from TNPL. Our MSc students are also getting a number of fellowships from them, TNPL. And the TNPL headquarters is at Karur. This is the first paper mill, and their branches is near Manapare, which is around 25 kilometers away from here. So during your practical also, one day you can take them to there. It's of area of 1,000 acres, I think, TNPL. So this is a specialty. So he has many credentials. So he's having just 1 hour only to spare with you. So I request so Dr. Jayakumar, he's of my batchmate only. I studied at Madurai. He's from Annamalai University. So now I request Dr. Jayakumar to interact with the students. So they're all first year, second year, first year students. They are in second semester. So they are undergoing a course called Introduction to Agroforestry. So it is relevant to them. So now we are giving more importance for forestry also, other than agriculture. Your senior from the third year, they went to Finland and attended the forestry program only. Your seniors, the name Preeta, some 3 girls from ADAC&RI, They've been selected to do the twinning program at Finland. They did the forestry only. So in such a way, it is very important. I request Dr. Jayakumar to handle the session.
Respected Dean, Dr. Bhaskaran, Dr. Sharon Madam, and my dear students. I am Dr. K. Jayakumar, working, as sir told, I am working as Deputy General Manager in TNPL. Now I am going to present what are all the agroforestry related activities, plantation activities, and plantation establishment and pulpwood procurement in our factory. I am going to explain, and then after I will show you one video film regarding our factory operations and field operations. You know very well, lot of trees are now being grown as timber trees, value-added trees, timber trees, fruit trees, and medicinal trees. All trees you know. Do you hear about pulpwood trees? Any one of you? Do you know about pulpwood trees? Do you know pulpwood? Wood meant for production of paper. That is pulpwood. The farmer who is producing the food to us is producing paper to India. So we are procuring from farm plantation sources and forest sources. I will explain you. Just I will go to the simple presentation. I will go through it. This is our plant location. As sir told, one is main unit is at Unit 1, Kagidapuram, Karur district, with a capacity to produce 4 lakh metric tons per annum. Second unit is at Mondipatti, Trichy district, 25 kilometers from here, Manapari Taluk. That is multi-layer coated board production only we are producing here. You see the notebooks. Inside the notebook, there will be a paper, either ruled paper or unruled paper. The notebook is made up of that polythene sheet coated layered board only we are manufacturing at Unit 2. Next. This is overview about TNPL. Promoted during 1980s. 84 work started and 85 started the commercial production. Initially, it was started with the capacity of 90,000 tons and then increased in various phases, 4 stages. It was increased to 4,80,000 tons. At present capacity is 4.8 lakh. We have got the approval recently, but we have now this year we are going to achieve it. Second unit is established with a capacity of 2 lakh tons per annum in 2016. So as on date, we are having 6.6 lakhs plus additional capacity of 6.8 lakhs tons per annum. So here also we have expanded one unit at TNPL Unit 2. We have recently launched the pulp mill. This is one of the pulpwood plantation. Next. This is the total pulp production. Initially, the factory was started with hardwood pulp. We are having 3 pulp mill. One is hardwood pulp. Major pulp is bagasse-based pulp. Do you know sugarcane? Sugarcane in the sugar mill, after extraction of juice, the sugarcane bagasse will come as waste. From that waste, the fiber is there. With that fiber, we are producing paper. Sugarcane bagasse is the raw material for us. And then de-inking pulp. You have the used waste papers, used examination paper and notebooks and all the old books, obsolete books can be, that ink can be removed in our de-inking plant and that can be used as a pulp. So with the mix of 3 pulps, at present our wood, I am focusing on wood only. 300 tons is our dick pulp, 550 tons is our bagasse pulp. At present capacity in both the units, we are having 750 metric tons per day. We can produce hardwood pulp. Next. For production of 1 ton of pulp, we need around 4.5 metric ton of wood. From 1 ton of pulp, we can produce 800 kg of paper. That is the thumb rule. So based on this, at present, we need 12 lakh metric tons. So we are seeing sugarcane. What are all the cash crops available in our Tamil Nadu means turmeric, sugarcane. Now the tree crops also become commercial crops and economically viable crops. At present, we need 12 lakh metric tons. Out of this 12 lakh metric tons, we are procuring 2 lakh metric tons from government sources and 1 lakh metric tons from open market sources of other states. Balance 9 lakhs is produced our own farm plantation. We are giving seedlings to them. We are having contract agreement with the farmers. After maturity, 3 years after casuarina planting and 5 years after eucalyptus planting, we are based on the agreement, we are procuring the pulpwood by helping the farmers by arranging required labor and vehicles. Next. This is the source-wise pulp production. The green one shows the plantation source. We are procuring around 5 to 5.6 lakh tons per annum from farmer source only.
This is one plantation establishment. We are operating two schemes. One is for small and marginal farmers, and one will be there in some other town. So for that farmers, we are launching this captive plantation program in one single location in a village. If the farmer is having 50 acres of land, we will take that land entirely in our possession. After entering the agreement, we will right from beginning of initial plowing to till harvest, we will maintain the activities. After harvest, during eucalyptus means copies crop, we can maintain 2 copies. So first crop we will give 70% to them, 30% will be to farmer. In the second crop, 50% to our factory, 50% to farmer we will give. That farm forestry scheme is only for small and marginal farmers, those who are interested to raise raise pulpwood crops in their field. We are giving them quality nursery clonal plants to their doorstep. We are supplying the plants at their farm gate, and then we are giving technical assistance through our field officers. All our agri graduates are BSc forestry graduates. So far, we have engaged around 33 forestry and agriculture graduates for extension activities in our both the units. So they will give the technical inputs to all the farmers at the required level. Periodical visit will be there. Then during harvest, we will arrange labors and transport for procurement. This is our area of operational. We have divided the area of operation into 4 zones: north, east, south, and west, comprising of north comprising of Viluppuram and down Chennai districts. East is mainly for Perambalur and Ariyalur. South is meant for down south from Pudukkottai to Kanyakumari. And then west is inner and outer factory, Erode, Karur, Namakkal, and Tirupur districts. So total we are having 12 regional officers. Under them, 44 contractual supervisors are working. So we are operating our schemes in 435 villages in Tamil Nadu. For monitoring, we are having one mobile app. In our mobile system, we are having TNPL app. Through that app, our supervisors will reach one farmer is coming for taking a planting. They will collect the documents and they will register in the mobile app itself. That mobile can be viewed in our corporate office. In my office, it can be viewed in the system, web system, and they will enroll the farmers and the required data will be given. The real-time data, if any problem occurs in that field, the field officer or supervisors will go to that field and take the photograph and send it to us. We will give the remedial measures from our factory corporate office. Or if it required, we will send it to Forest College, Metupalayam, or one central institute, IFGDP, you know very well. Institute of Forest Genetics and Tree Breeding is at Coimbatore. We will send to the scientists. Based on their input we receive, we will advocate the farmer to do the same. This is our app, identification of land and then registration. This is one flow of what a flow chart. That's our next. This is our app. In our mobile, if you open our mobile, we have given one username to password to each and every officers and the supervisors. They will use there for each and every operation. They will use this app only for that particular area. If a supervisor means he is looking after 10 villages, that 10 village data only available to him. For that regional officer, for all the 6 supervisors, area only will be around, because otherwise the mobile will hang. So that we have bifurcated and giving to the in central office. We cannot see in the mobile because overloading of data will be there. So we are watching through the real-time data. We are having servers. From the servers, we will take the data. This is seen at our factory office with the GPS location tag. Also, GPS will be coordinates will be there. Based on these coordinates, we can go to the field without any help of our supervisor or officer. With the GPS coordinates, we can go straight to the field wherever it is available in Tamil Nadu. This area covered from 2004-05 only we have started this program. Only after mill expansion plan, only before that, the hard mill capacity was only 80 tons. During that time, only forest department have supplied required pulpwood to us. After 2004-05, the mill expansion capacity was increased. We have gone through these operated 2 schemes, and we are now planting the supplying clonal plants and procuring from farmers. So far, we have raised in 2.56 lakhs. Out of which, as on date, current crop will be available 1 lakh acres is there. After harvesting, they will uproot and we will go. The farmers will go for some other crop, and after some other crop, they will replant cachurana or eucalyptus. So at present, the live plantation is available in around 1 lakh acres across Tamil Nadu. This is the key achievement in plantation area. So far, we have raised 2.56 lakh acres with with the help of 51,676 farmers, out of which captive plantation is 1197 farmers, farm forestry is 50,000 farmers. So eucalyptus and casuarina, eucalyptus in 1.38 lakh acres, 1.18 lakh acres is casuarina. Now you know very well casuarina is grown under irrigated condition with short rotation crop. He the two in our factory. In rest of the factories, they are collecting through agents only. Here we are, each and every farmer, even for 50 tons or 40 tons, we are releasing one particular purchase order and we are procuring directly from the farmers and we are sending the payment to them directly to their bank accounts. So last year only, we 23-24 concluded here just 31st March of 2024, we have procured 5.37 lakh metric tons from farmers field alone, out of 8.36 lakhs procured for both the units. This is our clonal production center. This is one of the state-of-art technology clonal production center at our Karur. The same unit is at plant production center we are having at unit 2 also. You can visit, sir. At any time you can visit the plants production center at this is a massive center we are operating. Next one. We are at present we are having 2 areas where we are taking the rooting of plants. From mother plants we are taking the cuttings. We are taking 2 shoots. One is apical cutting, another one is branches. We are planting in the rooting medium, Kayarpith rooting medium. Artificially, we are giving 36-degree temperature and 85% humidity is maintained inside the mist chamber. These are all the mist chambers. I will show in the next slide. But in that climate, in that artificial climate, the shoots will root in 9 to 13th day. The casuarina and eucalyptus will root. Only clonal plants, there will not be any tap root. Only adventitious root will be there. From that, 30 days will be maintained in the mist chamber. Then we will maintain 30 days in the open nursery. Then after hardening, it will be sent to the farmer's field. We are using 60 cell root trainers for production of these plants. Last year, we have produced 5 crore plants and supplied to the farmers. We are having 2 nurseries, CPRC, Kagidapuram and Mondupeti, we are having rooting. Another 3 nurseries, we are hardening the plants and supplying the plants farmers from that respective nurseries. Next. These are all the mist chambers. Only poly houses you have seen. This is nothing but poly house with ventilation of fans will be there. Exhaust fans will be there. If temperature goes beyond 36 degrees, the fans will be automatically run and then the heat will be sent out. This is the aerial view of our nursery with full of clonal plants. This is the mother plants. If you take this mother plant, we are keeping these mother plants in GPRF troughs. Because by 1 feet by 1 feet, we have taken up the planting in this. If we go for normal orchard, we are maintaining in the cultivated area. The area will be very large. So to minimize the area, we are maintaining mother plants. The entire 100% requirement of eucalyptus mother plants is maintained in the troughs. Whereas casuarina is concerned, we are planting the same 1 by 1 feet by 1 feet planting, and we are maintaining in the open field. Next. This is at our unit 2. Previous slide was unit 1. This is unit 2. Here, these are all the cuttings. They are taking the cuttings from mother. To avoid the evapotranspiration, they will cut the 50% of the leaves, trim it, and then they are taking up the planting. These are all the shoots planted inside the mist chamber. Inside the mist chamber, we are having foggers. With that foggers, once in 15 minutes, automatically, 1 minute foggering will be there. It will be just like mist. So it is called as mist chamber. Next. Inside the mist chamber, this is the mist chamber inside the entire, this will be the fog. The fog will be there. Next. This is the shade net. We are keeping the plants for 1 week to 10 days in the shade net, 50% shade net. Then we are shifting it to open nursery. Then next one. This is open nursery. These are all completely eucalyptus plants. Different varieties. In open nursery, we are maintaining sprinklers for irrigation. This is the production and supply from 2004 to 2023. Last year, we have produced 5.3 crore plants and supplied 5.17 crores. Balance plant will be supplied during this monsoon season. So far, around 400 lakh plants were produced from this nursery from the year 2004-5. Agroforestry in pulpwood plantations. In now, instead of going for pure crop, some of the farmers are interested in doing agroforestry crop as tree crop as main crop, and they will take annuals or your pulses, groundnut will be raised as intercrop. Next one. This is inside the banana. Some of the photographs showing agroforestry Casuarina species. Next. This one is Casuarina species with black gram. This one is onion. Casuarina with black gram. This one is three crops is there. One is main crop is tapioca, eucalyptus, and onion is there. That is Cambodia hybrid grass between eucalyptus. These are all under irrigated condition only. If you are going for rain-fed condition, you cannot raise these intercrops. Next. Vegetables and sunflower. These are all the major model agroforestry schemes we have maintained. So for initially, I have shown the big photos. Next one. Thank you. That's all from this presentation. If doubt at any doubt, clarification, I will, to the best of my knowledge, I will explain. Mother plants we will maintain 5 to 6 years. 5 to 6 years we will maintain, then we will take up for new planting. To maintain the genetic purity.
How many varieties you are maintaining, sir?
As far as eucalyptus is concerned, we are having 3 to 4 varieties. Casuarina is concerned, we are having Casuarina junginiana clones and then Casuarina hybrids. You know, Casuarina eucisidifolia, not Chaukun Julde. Casuarina junginiana is your Australian variety. Now, in IFGDB, they have crossed both the species and released 5 varieties. CH1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is performing well. CH5 is excellent growth. Within 24 months, now the farmers started harvesting. In that, we are having 5 species and Casuarina 2 varieties. CGA1 and CGA9. That is promoted by our TNPL promoted varieties. Apart from that, ITC, paper mill has produced 3-4 varieties. Out of this, we are having 2 varieties, C3 and C7. From IFGDB, they have released one EC4 variety. That is also eucalyptus clone. We are also maintaining that. Totally 7 clones we are maintaining.
Sir, can it be grown on any type of soils?
Any type of soils. Depending upon the soil, we have to choose the variety. EC4 variety will come up in saline sodic soils also. Casuarina varieties, CH5 will come up in little bit saline soil. Little bit saline soil it will come. Apart from that, one advantage in CH5 is it is a drought resistant variety. Once in 30 days, if you are giving irrigation, the plantation will withstand. Of course, Casuarina, because it is grown under irrigated condition. The average yield will be CH5 will be 45 to 50 tons within the span of 36 months. Now, instead of years, we are talking months only. Because farmers have started harvesting from 24 months. 24, it is optimum yield will be obtained in 36 months. Casuarina will be 60 tons and the price is also 1,000 to 1,500 rupees higher for Casuarina we are giving. Since the pulp yield will be little bit 2 to 3% more in Casuarina, we are giving 1,000 to 1,500 rupees higher price for Casuarina. Eucalyptus can be a boon for rain-fed conditions where there is no crop cannot be taken under rain-fed condition where the average rainfall is around 600 to 700 mm. We can very well go for this eucalyptus crop. During rainy days, if we are taking up the planting, if there is no further rain within a week or 10 days, we have to give one life irrigation through tanker. After that, it will success on its own. Dalbergia sisu, we can use it. And then acacia manja, manka, the velamaram kelvitringla, acacia species. In 2 species is there in acacia. Acacia meansi is your wattle. It is invasive species in Nilgiris biosphere. Now they are code direction, now they are removing it. From acacia auriculaformis is a timber tree and acacia, when it is you are harvesting in 3 to 4 years, it is a pulpwood. If you are maintaining that crop for 10 years, it can be used as a timber. Sisu also. Dalbergia sisu and one another rosewood. There is nothing but rosewood. Dalbergia latifolia is there. That is rosewood. Even Dalbergia sisu we can timber after 10 to 12 years. In borders we can maintain it. Because of huge demand nowadays, The pulpwood trees are giving better remuneration to farmers. For example, if you are seeing 50 tons per acre, at present we are paying 6,500 rupees per kachurna at farm gate. Standing trees, we are paying 6,500 rupees. If the farmer is taking 550 tons in an acre, the average cost will be 3,75,000. If you are subtracting the 75,000 of cultivation expenses, the net revenue will be 3 lakh rupees for a period of 3 years. Every year 1 lakh rupee they can earn with these tree crops now, like other cash crops, sugarcane or turmeric.
So thank you very much. We have come to an end, and now it's time to say a vote of thanks. And first of all, I thank our Dean Postgraduate Studies for giving us this opportunity to have the Professor of Practice, such a kind of guest lecturing program. So under this, today's our guest of honor, Dr. S. Jayakumar sir, well reputed in the field of agroforestry, and he has given us a very nice and informative guest lecture. I hope you all have benefited with this lecture, and we had a very nice session, sir. Thank you so much. And I also thank our beloved Dean for giving us this opportunity to conduct such a kind of guest lecturing program for the benefit of UG and UG, PG and PhD scholars. So once again, I thank on our behalf of our department. I must thank our head of the department for giving all support to complete this program in a very successful manner. So thank you very much.